Hello and welcome to this tour of my mini Lego city. This city includes a port, an airport, a canal, a lighthouse, and lots of tall buildings and skyscrapers. At the port, it has two very big cranes and lots of cargo with lots of different tractors too. In front of all of the tall skyscrapers, we have a temple. Right next to the temple is a gas station. Here's the downtown area with all of the different skyscrapers. You can also see the roads down between the skyscrapers. Over here we also have a building under construction with a large tall tower crane. This building is a very special building because it is what houses the motor. We'll take a look at what that powers later. There's also a large park, which includes a ballpark, a playground, a garden area, and a picnic table right here and right here. Back behind the park, we can find a fire station with a watchtower and a police station behind that. We can also find a large airport. This airplane is taking off, and this airplane is parked so that people can get onto it. There are many other airport support vehicles, and there's also an airplane hangar with an airplane coming out of it. There's also this large and very long airport building. Behind the airport, there are many smaller buildings. These three buildings slowly go up so that when the airplane is taking off, it can fly right over them. Behind all of these buildings, we can find a town hall with an American flag flying in front of it. If you follow this road down, you can find the bridge, which goes over the canal. There are also two buildings here which go next to the bridge, and another building on this side. When we look down the canal, we can find a large boat carrying lots of cargo on it. This canal appears to work just like the Panama Canal. The boat gets lifted up by the water, then drives onto this platform, then gets lifted up, and drives onto this platform. On the other side of the canal, we can find a railroad with a train that is coming down to the train station right here. The railroad goes under the bridge and out of the city. A part of the city is designed so that the tops can easily be taken off to reveal a lower part of the city. Here we can find a mine with some tractors and mine carts who look like they might be mining. There's also a road that goes down into the mine. Below the gas station, you can pull out this block and push this button, and then the battery connects to the remote, which will power the motor for the subway. Let's take a look at that. Here we can find the downtown subway station. There are two large columns that would hold up the roof if we had it on, and there is also a light that shines into the station. Over here there is a small ticket office where you can get your subway ticket. Here we can find the subway car connected to a long track. The subway car can drive to the station. Because this is the end of the line, the subway train has to turn around and go back the other way. Below all of the smaller buildings, we can find a secret police base with lots of garages. There is also a light in this base too. There's a tall ramp that exits the police base. In this area, we can find an underground parking garage with 4 levels. There's also a tall ramp that helps the cars to get out and into the parking garage. The final thing I'd like to take a look at on this city tour is the lighthouse. The lighthouse sits on a mountain island, and at the top of the island there's a lake with a waterfall that flows into the ocean. There's also a boat dock to get to the island. Here's the lighthouse. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my mini city.